What's up, everybody? Ryan Hickey. So a question for you. We're entering the final 2 weeks of the NFL regular season. Looking at the AFC playoff landscape, which team do you think has the best chance to knock off the Chiefs in the playoffs? Comment below. Love to hear your thoughts. Now, this is not a cop-out answer. I'm not trying to avoid being wrong, because trust me, I'm wrong a lot and I'm okay with it. But for me, I can't point to one team in the AFC specifically to say they are the biggest threat to the Chiefs. Why is that? Because when I look at the landscape of the AFC, right below the Chiefs, from 2, even down to 8, because we're going to include the Ravens, who are currently on the outside looking in, but I'm including them in this conversation. I can't point to any one of those teams and confidently say they will win a game or 2 in a row in the playoffs to face the Chiefs in the AFC title game. And also at the same time, I don't trust them that they won't lose a game or 2 in order to miss out and miss playing the Chiefs in the AFC title game. So when I quickly run through the AFC standings right now, right? Second currently are the Bills, 11-3. Steelers, also 11-3. They're in 3rd place. Titans are in 4th. And then wild cards, you have Browns, Colts, Dolphins. With the same records as the Dolphins is the Ravens, 9-5. They're currently on the outside looking in. But again, they're playing some of their best football. They could easily make the playoffs as a 7th seed. So when I rattle off those names, which team in your mind do you think can't win a playoff game? Because those names I just listed, those teams I just listed, I can't find one team that I'm saying, yeah, I think they'll be one and done in the playoffs. They have no shot to win a game. Right, the Bills. They're playing some of their best football right now. Josh Allen is electric. He's taking care of the ball. He is so hard to defend. And they are one Hail Mary completion away from winning 8 games in a row. Buffalo is playing great. Now the Steelers, especially after losing to the Bengals on Monday Night Football, this is a little bit harder argument, but I will say this. The Steelers have by far the most playoff experience of any team below them. Right, so they're going to have probably most likely have a home game at Heinz Field. They have a ton of playoff experience, whether it's Mike Tomlin or it's Ben Roethlisberger. They know what it's like to win a game in the playoffs. They know the intensity that you have to bring to win a game in the playoffs. I think that will benefit them playing against some lesser experienced teams not really used to playing on the playoff format. I think that will help them. How about the Tennessee Titans? Derrick Henry is heating up, and good news for Titans fans. Your offense goes as Derrick Henry goes, and that is a great thing right now. Last 5 games, Derrick Henry is averaging 146 rushing yards per game. In that time frame, he has 10 total touchdowns. Guy's a beast. He's unstoppable. And guess what? That means your offense in Tennessee is putting up a lot of points. Speaking of the running game and running the ball really well, how about the Cleveland Browns? Right? They are going as Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt go, and so far that is great because they are a run-first team. The run is there, and that is opening up play-action passes for Baker Mayfield. He is playing the most confident football of his career. He's taking care of the football, and this has led to a lot of points, a lot of success for Cleveland. They are rolling right now. They are clicking on all cylinders, especially on the offensive side. Speaking of running the ball, how about the Indianapolis Colts, right? Another team establishing the run is their priority, and from there, allow it to open up passing lanes for their quarterback. So far, Jonathan Taylor, who's become a starter halfway through the first game of the season because of Marlon Mack's injury, is really starting to settle in. He's really now starting to make guys miss, run over defenders, and he is really looking comfortable in this offensive line. It's getting a good push. And Phillip Rivers is making the 2, 3, 4 throws a game to help the Colts win the game. Just 2 interceptions the last 6 games. So he's taking care of the ball. And right now, this Colts, similar to the Browns, similar to the Titans, their offense is hitting their stride. The Dolphins, currently holding the 7th and final playoff spot. Their defense, turnover-causing machines. And as we know in the playoffs, turnovers can change games, give offenses obviously extra opportunities, which they can cash in upon. That's what Miami's defense is doing. 20 consecutive games now, the Miami Dolphins defense has caused a turnover. They entered Week 15 tied for the most takeaways in the NFL, and they have the 2nd best turnover differential. So right now they are forcing turnovers, they're taking the ball away, and they are giving themselves extra opportunities to capitalize, which they're doing. That is a nightmare for any team facing the Dolphins in the playoffs. And finally, like I said, on the outside looking in, currently right now, the same record as the Dolphins, but the Ravens are playing some of their best football right now. If they get into the playoffs at the 7th seed, good luck to the Bills, good luck to the Steelers, whoever has to face them at a 2-7 matchup, because man, the Ravens are hot. In this 3-game winning streak, they're averaging 40.3 points per game, 10 total touchdowns for Lamar Jackson in that stretch. So they are really hitting their stride, and they are playing some of their best offensive football of the season. So after a slow start, after even a rocky middle of the season, the Baltimore Ravens are starting to look like who we thought they were in the preseason and heading into this 2020 season, and that is going to be a brutal matchup for whoever they face if they make the playoffs in the first round. So like I just said, just all those teams I just listed, I can easily see them winning a playoff game or 2, which means that upsets are going to happen. Some maybe dark horse candidates like the Tennessee Titans last year, running the table, meeting the Chiefs in the AFC title game could happen. So I can't point to one team. I can't confidently sit here and say, you know what, the Bills are the team I feel most confident in, or the Browns, or the Colts, or the Titans. I can easily see both those teams losing games and winning games. So yes, in the AFC, it's the Chiefs and everybody else. And with that, with everybody else, a lot could happen, a lot of parity in there. So I can't honestly sit here and say that there's one specific team that could beat the Chiefs. But again, I'm curious your thoughts. Maybe you feel stronger than I do. Which team in the AFC has the best chance to knock off the Chiefs?